Hey guys, how you doing? This your girl Sammy Smiles, and you know I got my girl from Atlanta, Jackie O. What's going on?
Hey, Sammy Smiles. This is Jackie O from the ATL. You know how we do it out here.
Hey, what's going on? See, it's been a minute since we've been up and running. I don't know if I told y'all before, or this is your first time tuning in, but I just had my baby last month on the 6th. She's healthy. Her name is Ava. So I was MIA for like a whole month. So I'm sorry. I tried to make some videos, but hey, mommy duties come first. So I know you understand that.
Yes, I do. We understand that. I have some kids of my own, so I understand all about mommy duties. But let's jump right into the subject with no delay, because I know they've been waiting to hear all this juicy gossip we got coming out of here, honey.
Absolutely. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about our boy Nick Cannon. I don't know what's going on with him, honey, because he's been all over the place. Pretty soon he's gonna be knocking on your door or my door, one of our doors.
Honey, I say no more, honey. I can't. Honey, no more kids over here.
He want to give us that cannon. He want to give us those missiles, honey. The bazookas.
His Nick Cannon for real, honey. He's throwing those cannons out. He a straight shooter, honey. We call it a shot shooter. And he ain't gonna miss no shots. He gonna get you.
So for y'all that don't know what we're talking about, Nick Cannon is expecting his 7th child with model Alyssa Scott. Now I believe she's on the show Wildin' Out. One of his models on Wildin' Out. So he literally did what the show title entails, Wildin' Out, because he just putting it in everything, honey. Every hole, whatever socket that is around. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Hide your kids, hide your wife. That must be in the contract. You want to work with Wildin' Out, you gotta see what Nick Cannon.
Now, so far, he have Moroccan Maroon with Mariah Carey. He have Golden and Powerful with Britney. And with Abby, he has Zion and Zillion that he just had, I think, earlier this month, I think, according to US Weekly. I'm gonna have to double check that. But those the twins he just had. So he got that money, but how you feel about that real quick?
My thing is, I guess you have the money. It's not about the money when it comes down to kids, because if anybody who has kids out there, they understand that when kids, they just want to be under you. They want their mom and dad together, and they like to see that unity, because a lot of kids like to see their mom and dad together, and they miss it. And that's how a lot of kids grow up with mommy and daddy issues, because they see, oh, dad's hugging on this person. Why did you marry my mom? You know, that's a lot of issues that you have to answer when they get older. And why would you do that? Because the kids don't care about the money. Because when you buy them Christmas toys, they play with the boxes. They don't even play with the toys half the time, because they don't care about the money.
That's true. But, you know, people always be saying, oh, it's because, you know, the money. And I sort of kind of agree. If you got the money, why not? You know what I'm saying? If you got the kids are fed, the kids got shelter, the kids got tuition, is that like the bottom line at the end of the day, that you want to provide the best for your kids? Because somebody who have less children but don't have the money may have not the best cost of, you know, living, or the, what's that called? Life, you know, the best value for life, you know. So would you agree with that?
Well, my thing is this. I agree. If it was just you and your husband, y'all truly love each other, y'all want to be together, and you want to make a baby out of love, then yeah, you can afford it. You can have 15 kids. I don't care. But if you just with her for the moment, she the flavor of the month, and then you don't see yourself with her no more, then why do that? Why? Because you're gonna just be a child support dad. You're gonna come get them on the weekend, throw your money, and because you're not gonna spend 7 kids. Come on now.
That is a lot.
7 kids.
That is a lot. Well, no.
But anyway, but after all, I feel like if you truly love somebody and you want to have kids, then how much money do you make? That does take some type of you should play that in the option whether or not you want to have more kids. But if I don't see myself with you, I don't want to have kids with you like that. I mean, men can do it because they don't take care of the kids. The woman's responsibility. But and anyway,
that's here and there. But I guess we could you guys could comment, give your opinion. Do you think Nick Cannon could have as many kids as you want because he have the money to do it, or you think maybe he should tone it down a little bit?
I think he need to get those balls clipped. Okay, get them clipped.
I think he need to put some jimmies on that John. Okay, and before he starts squirting the gun everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Before he catch some type of STD.
I mean, it's summer, but he's trying to get everybody wet with the super soaker. If you
it's
catch
a hot boy summer. That shit.
How many puns can Sam come up with?
Did you hear about your girl Lala? And
I was just about to shoot over there. Oh my girl, she's filing for divorce from Carmelo Anthony, and it's so funny because when I was reading the comments, people was like, I thought she was already divorced already. So I don't know what's going on. Allegedly, they've been separated, estranged since 2017. They tried to reconcile in 2018, and now here we go.
I like Lala Anthony. You know, you see her on Power. You saw her on The Shy. I like her. You know, I think she's a cool person. I always liked her from was it MTV?
I remember when she was a VJ back in MTV when she used to do a TRL. She used to, did like a lot of different shows and stuff. She was like the go-to VJ besides Carson Daly. So I remember coming home and watching her. She definitely didn't have the body then, but no shade.
Right.
Work, money well spent.
But the thing about she hang around Kim Kardashian and her crew, so she gonna get it. She gonna get the work done. You know what I'm saying? She had the best doctors. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she got the best.
Yeah, at the while they body started looking like Kim Kardashian and Lala Anthony. They all started looking like because they go to the same doctors. But anyway, neither here nor there. No shade. But anyway, like I was saying, I thought they were. I know they weren't divorced, but I thought didn't Anthony Carmelo Anthony have another child before?
Yeah, another indiscretion allegedly. Yeah, outside of marriage, and that's probably why it was in shambles at that point in time. And here he go again doing what the Nick Cannon do, except that Nick Cannon's not married, so it's not as frowned upon. But if you want to go out there and put your dipstick in the oil, just go ahead and divorce. I don't understand that. That's like really embarrassing to your wife. That's disrespectful to your family. What example is that for your son? So Carmelo should feel ashamed of himself. I personally
so. As a man, as a father, as a black man, you have to wear different type of hats, especially for the community, because they already look at you as, oh, you don't love your kids as much as this person love their kids, because they don't look at black people on the same level. And we fight for those rights today. You know what I'm saying? When we fight for Black Lives Matter, everybody should understand the struggle we're going through, especially with our black kids. So and you have the money and the platform, you should do everything in your power to set your son up for success, because we're fighting for those rights. We wish we had that type of platform where we can fight, especially give my son that type of rights. When they see him, they say, okay, when they see Carmelo's son and Lala's son, people will know who he is. Oh, that's Carmelo. So he's probably not gonna get the same treatment as my son would get. They stopped him in a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? So why set him up with these type of issues, mental issues that my dad cheated on my mom? Why?
Yeah. And some kids can take it as, you know what? I learned that my father was bad and I'm gonna do the opposite. And some be like, you know what, my daddy did it and got away with it. I'm gonna do the same thing. And whatever, and cause the same pain and hurt for the next woman. It's just gonna be one of those curses that just keep generations that keep passing it down.
If I saw my mom crying, because I know Lala still love him. She may not love him the same way she did when she married him, but she still has some love because she had a baby with him. So it's gonna always be some type of love there. So when you see your mom crying, his son, I'm talking about, he gonna have to have some type of anger towards his dad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one who caused his mom to cry.
You're right. Now, just to speed up a little bit, it's allegedly the reason why she filed divorce because Carmelo had allegedly have newborn twins with this lady, and unfortunately, the twins are not feeling the best. They I think they premature. So she had to ask him for some money or something like that, and he basically was brushing her off, and I guess she was like, I'm just gonna expose you then, and that's when she put up the messages and stuff up.
But he hasn't came forth and denied it.
That's the thing. That's what people was like, you didn't deny it. So what's going on here?
Right, and for Lala Anthony to feel this type of way, she knows her husband. You know your man. Anybody who's been, they've been together for 16 years. They say You know your man when he lying. I know with my man, I know how he lies. I know the faces he give, the words he use, how he roll his eyes, and how he try to, to change the subject. I know when he lying. So you've been with this man for 16 years. She knows. So she probably said, okay, yeah, he was with that girl, and he haven't denied it yet, or he haven't tried to stop her from filing for divorce. It's some truth behind it.
Yeah, because she claimed she met him last year. Over time, they became intimate, and she got receipts to prove it.
Mm-hmm. So, most of them do, because these basketball players don't have sense to hide it or be smart about it. And I think that's weak.
It's men in general. It's men in general, because anytime Bill Gates didn't give a crap and start sleeping with people at his job, Matt Lauer, Harvey Weinstein, they don't care, because they know, like, I'm a man. So what you gonna do about it? Eventually, people gonna forgive me and gonna say that's what boys do, that's what men do, and pacify it. But let me or you do it, honey. We're the biggest hoe this side of Michigan or Georgia. Okay.
Most of the time, if it's a woman who if it's a Bill Gates or Mike Lowry, whatever name is, they do that. What they gonna say is it's the woman's fault. They're never gonna blame the man, because they're gonna say she had the consent to say yes or no, or she thought she was gonna get some money out of it, or she thought he's gonna promote her. They're gonna always blame it on the woman, because they're gonna always find some way to say it was the woman's agenda to seduce him. They're never gonna say it's the man. They never will. Even with Carmelo Anthony, this girl right here, they're gonna say, "Oh, she was a groupie. She found him. He could have said no."
Yeah. Our sister always said, I made my vows with you, not the mistress. So she is whatever, but you made that promise to me and the Lord above that you're going to love me, whether it's sickness and health and all the other jazz. So I shouldn't be mad at her. I'm being mad at you, because you made that commitment to me and God. So that's neither here nor there. But I'm just going to say one more thing before we step out. I like to bring up this new segment real quick called Sidebar, which we just get some random crazy ass topic. And I just want to put this out there. Would you watch a sex tape with your daughter? Oh, excuse me. Would you share a sex tape that you made with your husband or whatever and share it with your daughter, and your daughter shares her sex tape with you?
Okay. No.
Well, this Alabama mother and daughter duo is making headlines this week because they're allegedly sharing sex tapes of each other and giving each other pointers of what to do better and how to do this better. And even the daughter boyfriend thought it was sick. If he thought it was sick.
My thing is this. When my daughter gets old enough, and hopefully I don't even want to think about her having sex, I know she may want to say, I don't think I'm gonna ever tell her, like, girl, hold your head like this. I'm never gonna do this. But my thing is, I will give her some pointers, like verbally give her pointers, but I'm never gonna show her a sex tape with me and her father, because that's disgusting. Yeah. I don't want to see her and her boyfriend. I want to see it disgusting. Right, that's disgusting.
You're a virgin in my eyes. I know, y'all audience. I'm sorry. I know I'm living in Fantasyland, Alice in Wonderland, Sammy Smiles in Wonderland. But I don't want to think about it at all. I don't want to think about our parents doing it at all.
Right. I don't. Oof. Yeah. Anyway,
but that's it for our show. Any last minute words you want to say?
No, I just want to tell everybody thank you for waiting for us to come back, and click like, subscribe, and give us any submit any more bars to Sammy Smiles if you want us to suggest to talk about your subject on the next talk show.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'm trying to hit the about 50 subscribers by early July, and hopefully we could go up and up and up from there. But I appreciate you guys for hanging in there and supporting us. Continue to support us. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Be safe.
All right, peace out. Bye.
Bye.